comprised of a team that doesn't have a finalist for the Mike Richter Award or the Hobie Baker Award. It's still in the national championship game. Welcome inside the Rebound, presented by Q30 Television and Q30 Sports. He's Andrew Badillo. I'm Morey Hershgordon, here to break down a 3-2 victory in the national semifinals for a Quinnipiac men's ice hockey team, Andrew, that dominated the game, jumped out to a hot start. But first of all, just initial reactions on the win.
Wow. Just wow, Morey. The final 7 minutes of that game really ramped up. Michael Gartig was forced to make some incredible glove saves to keep the Bobcats in the lead. Boston College did claw within one goal late in the third period. Gartig was unbelievable down the stretch. The action really ramped up in that final 5 minutes, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire third period, Morey. It was just a great atmosphere tonight.
The Bobcat faithful really was on display. A ton of gold throughout a few sections of the arena. But talk about how big of a win this was for Quinnipiac against the program in Boston College that has such a great history and is in such a dominant conference.
Morey, I mean, you really don't need to say much more than Jerry York is one of the most decorated college hockey coaches of all time. Boston College hockey is known for reaching the Frozen Four and winning the national championship, one of the most storied programs in the country. And Quinnipiac, you got a small little giant who is now awakened, sleeping giant, making a reference to the mountain on our beautiful campus. But yeah, I mean, really the program, Rand Pecknold has done an incredible job over his 20-plus years as coach. Started out, didn't have many scholarship players, was a part-time high school teacher in his first year. I mean, you can't really foresee all of this happening for this program. We've heard him say it all year that he could have never thought back in 1994 or 1995, whenever he started, that in 2016 he could be in position to win a national championship, and more. That's where he is right now.
Now that he is, Andrew, it was such a hot start for his team in the national semifinal game. A couple years ago, they played a great game against St. Cloud State to get to the national championship game. Similarly, tonight, starting off up 2-0, a pair of sophomore goals by the Bobcats.
Yeah, certainly more. I mean, the Bobcats really jumped on the Eagles from the start. Thatcher Demko letting up 2 goals early on. The first one really had no chance. The second one, much of the same. Bobcats were forcing turnovers down behind Demko, making it really tough for Boston College to sort of get pucks up towards their offensemen in the defensive zone and transitioning out of the zone. Quinnipiac was really aggressive. Stick checking and also on the forecheck, just hunting pucks all night. Fourth line did an excellent job. Scott Davidson, Tim Clifton, a lot of other players who are also known doing well on the forecheck. Craig Martin had an outstanding game on the forecheck, and Morey. It was just really Quinnipiac outworking Boston College, and it's a little bit of a cliche, but the team that wants it more is going to have success. And tonight you saw Quinnipiac's heart and determination, perseverance really outwork Boston College's skill up front.
If you haven't been around this Quinnipiac program, on every mat, on the locker room, it says attack the day, and they really believe in that, attacking the day, especially, though, tonight, Michael Gartig, 7-1 this postseason, 3-0 in the NCAA tournament with just a 1.0 goals against average. What about his play was exciting to watch?
Well, Morey, we've seen this from Gartig all year, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the growth of Michael Gartig because it really hasn't been talked about a lot. This is a guy that sat on the bench the first time the Bobcats made it to the Frozen Four. Eric Hartzell obviously had that incredible run his senior year, but Gartig sat behind Hartzell, learned that year. He's played 3 years now. He started 3 years. He has gotten better each and every year. He has played top talent this year, and Charlie Lindgren beat him twice from St. Cloud State, who just started for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. First time a St. Cloud State player has started an NHL game since the 1960s. We also have Alex Lyon, a guy who he has never lost to, as he alluded to a few weeks ago, a guy that was just signed by the Philadelphia Flyers. So he's playing against top-tier talent. Thatcher Demko tonight, another top-tier goaltending talent, NHL draft prospect. I mean, Morey, this guy's a gamer. He gets it done. You saw tonight. In years past, the saves that he made tonight, he would not have made last year. He would not have made his sophomore year. It's all about growth for Michael Gartig, getting better, learning from his mistakes. And I really do think that him, along with this team, is ready to take that next step and get it done Saturday night.
Is he the best goaltender in school history from start to finish? I know Hartzell had such a dominant year in 2012, 2013, but from start to finish, Michael Gartig, the best goalie?
Absolutely, no doubt about it. I have been a bit of a Michael Gartig critic in my 3 years since I've been here, but Morey, the guy has really proved a lot of them wrong this year, including me. Unbelievable play, especially late in games, keeping his team in games. You can't ask much more out of a goaltender. He has done everything that Rand Pecknold has wanted him to do this year and much more.
Well, if he's going to keep his team in games, he's going to need just one more. Quinnipiac improves to 32, 3-7, and will face the winner of either Denver or North Dakota on Saturday night. Alongside of Andrew Badillo and Morey Hershgordon, please check out all the other beat reporters that are doing tremendous jobs. MJ Baird, Victoria Tigliano, Kyle Lavasser, the whole entire crew back in Hamden, Connecticut. And for more information, not only about the team here in Florida, but also about the students and all the rioting that has been going on, Andrew, on campus, burning down stuff, ripping down trees. Check out Q30 News on Q30television.com. You can check them out on Twitter at Q30 News and us here at Sports for at Q30 Sports. For the entire crew here in Tampa Bay, Florida, alongside Andrew Badillo, I'm Morey Hershgordon. We'll see you Saturday night.